put the rule into their hands and make what they think.
But going into the game, what was the main instruction you gave to them?
To make history. Yeah, we want to make history, and this is what the main aim we brought here. To make history, we have to win the game, and we play according to how we planned. And the boys play amazingly well. Yes, everybody was determined to win the game, and you can see we show our class. We came in, nobody knows our players. They are underdogs. They are weak. We came to face this giant, and at the end, the referee gave them a win, which is okay. We are okay. We are okay for that. We are okay that they didn't score us, but referee made sure he gave the win to them. This is a silver platter. All the supporters, they want good football, regardless the club they support.
Exactly.
Immediately you started exhibiting good performance, they will give you up. Yes, that's it. And even the penalty the referee took, you saw from the
reaction
crowd.
Was clear.
I won't say God said. No, God didn't say.
God didn't say that.
Yeah, referee decided that he's not in my ear.
Yes, and the golden kick head coach Fifi Hansen Parker and also Kotoko and show minimum referee no and the share mo na no person can the boys in the yard but referee no and the stop mo na the goalkeeper at the golden kick Kevin Kofi Saba and so Ekasai was a penalty referee eji ye die Debbie Yanyanasa no and the Kotoko winning game.
Very bad, to be honest. It's very bad. I don't know why it's happening that way. Like, it's how to feel. Like, seriously, I didn't touch him. What happened? It doesn't happen anywhere. The FA should look into this and start doing everything proper. Because if this is how we are going to play in Ghana, there is no going to go anywhere. You understand? We should be sincere to ourselves. Seriously, the referee scored the game. You understand? Let the supporters feel the game. Even if we are going to extra time, let them feel the game. It's not my first to give a win to someone. You understand? That's how football is played. We play for the fans.
Way any goalkeeper at the golden kick. Kevin Kofi Saba also names him after the game. Now Asante Kotoko head coach Karim Zito HM was say the game no koe no. Anya no nwanwa ba ku see. No only the no nim say ye den the boys no. Ebeshe was he game no ye there or not there. He was so sure say the boys no Ebeshe and Ampa or more ashe. Na two players be golden kick team more convention mo yi pa Kotoko. Ebesan
I told you it will be very difficult. I predicted all what has happened, but at the end of the day, surely we'll win the cup.
How tough did golden kicks make this match for you?
You've seen it. You know, they lose nothing if we beat them, but rather Kotoko will lose something if we lose this game.
Yeah.
So they don't have any pressure. They're freely and playing. And when you look at the way we are playing, we are a little bit under pressure, trying at all costs to be able to win the cup. So seriously, I came with a little bit of injured players, but there's nothing we can do. But at the end of the day, they stood the test of time. Yeah. They were able to match them equally. Look, they didn't have any serious chances like the way we created. You understand me? But they were able to play the midfield game more than us because of 1 or 2, 3.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what matters most is who win. So we have won. So okay. I'm okay.
So you carry you are carrying the cup away. You have also received your passport officially to go to Africa. What should we expect from Kotoko between now and when the competition begins?
Yes, ain't he? Way any coach Karim Zito no saying sema or the tuja after the game. Na Asante Kotoko FA Cup champions. Omo eni gyem ewo Africa. Oba Africa omo represent yen ewo Confederations Cup no. Na go Baby and Go Stars and so be representing ewo champions in Africa no. See and could Karim Zito ekafa.
I think Kotoko has a lot of programs. I think on the 6th we are playing Accra as a folk. And then again, we are also to travel to South Africa to play some tournament. So you see how busy we'll be. So all is in preparing for the coming FA Cup.
All right.
So FA champion. So we are going to do our best. Seriously, at least we'll try to join the group
okay.
more than we won't go in the first, but we'll go over the group.
Okay.
It's not easy.
All right.
It's not easy.
I'm sure the fans will be looking forward to a very good performance from Kotoko because it's been a long while since
the job I took wasn't easy at all.
Okay.
Because this is a case.
All right.
I don't know them.
Okay.
And gradual, but I'm okay with them.
Yes, and the coach Karim Zito after say OG FA Cup nonra was a golden kick 2-1 no. Or Africa then Wakasa Africa was say Africa don't be bombarding na group stages or the Asante go team no ebebro and the Ghost Stars and the Ghana Eco Champions League na Kotoko and so the Ghana Eco Competitions Cup no ebeko saying and we are game no sir Kotoko ye FA Cup champions and almost a golden kick 2-1
omo champions but kwan ya omo fa so je no de very questionable but Ubi Samia Kotoko be a better representative in Confederations Cup than Golden Kicks.
Now Golden Kick Africa and go.
Well, I'm funny say assuming in terms of capacity, what you need to go to Africa. Nanka be a Division 1 club so be Africa. So I wanted Kotoko to win, to be say at least me improving on their who dreams so more year Africa. But no credit say now watch the ball. The Kwampu could touch the ball. Na ball ni ball goalkeeper. Na ball ni touch a ball goalkeeper na ball ni bounce back. There was no BB any honma would be so a penalty. So if you watch it carefully, if you watch it carefully, you know very well say, and this is a Brighto, Ketsi Brighto. This angle no more a clear view say in the now this is a goalkeeper touching the ball and the defender also touching the ball. And a goalkeeper no a prevail here. Inti goalkeeper and call for player 9. Now waka say be our call for player 9. And yet two so this is the point. Eh then ya the nti akwampo ko beti ahwe ne say keeper na atofom. Inti keeper na atofom ne the head then ya na ono so touch ball ne the 9 back keeper. But what you look at is ball no the placement of the ball. You realize that keeper ne insane call ball ne ho. And an insane so touchy ball. No? So Kabiru, you have done a very good job, and you could clearly see, say, from this particular angle, not a difficult. So what penalty? It's the reason why I say goalkeeper near hurt emotionally. Means I can hear a psychologist because emotionally now I hate because but for me, right from the blast of the whistle, change our last minute change of referees. Any referee, we are no panicky. Into Emma, a lot of supporters at Tani at Tia Kotoko. And the entire or more tiny Tia Kotoko, but I mean, Emma, the ambience of the game near the entire more tena say, Obi Nikama for to say a top 8 gala. Bona it was Eduman versus Ukes. Now it's a stadium where person support Eduman. Why they felt say we are underdogs. The the sympathy of the people over there, and that it really improved their confidence. Now let's establish that in Division 1 football, this is quality football, top level football. Now Da Costa no, Grepa no, in fact the entire team. Gentlemen or ball free kick nation omu movement the Kotoko were struggling to track their movement and yam said went to me ambo blay because all bo blay nka blay benin and bo anymore because they are pacey omu very energetic omu movement ni too confusing into almost like Kotoko who to mark who to mark. No, Blair will struggle in terms because Blair energetic. You needed a lot of energy to deal with them. Into so Blair quite
games or struggles are.
No, you must look at the profile of a game and look at the profile of a player and see whether they for me, my thinking is that the way I Blair was on yet your quick player. In fact, the only players I know with me matching for quickness. Lord Amwa, in team, the young players of Kotoko na to me match omo. The others were omo to me match omo in terms of energy, movement and pace. And omo movement was so confusing. Until yesterday you realize that Kotoko were struggling to impose themselves in the game, but then experience is crucial. And so for me, Kotoko capitalizing on experience, and they win this particular game aided by the indecision of the referee. So that's how I'll put it. But let's say that for me, the entirety of the game and the organization of this particular game tells us that where there is a lot more effort, your game ningui. This is a Division 1 side and Kotoko bubble. Na nipa ye interested say ye be kwa akɔhwɛ ne I enjoy game and obi free stadium obi anya disappointed because there was something to cheer about. When I organize a league ain't taking a cue from this say if you put in effort, if you put in marketing into now only MTN FA Cup chairman kasa or say effort also wa bre or man moving around going for trophy tour go do that. Nature say a lot of effort went into the game because omotina one man can Division 1 side nobody will go and watch Kotoko versus a Division 1
side in the games
good internet be taking some extra effort into your boy a cutting razor ya ti game no so ya kowe ya movie and say the be ya game ne be attractive no be sorry face or babehwe omo be next time so onim say omo say golden cakes bobola they will feel that these are people who deserve to be watched. And for me, a big lesson we learn from this one. But to put it together, Zito has a lot of work. As I was saying, why sure Kotoko would have won the game. It is never true.
He was so sure.
The more they had beat, the more. Yes, I understand Kotoko had clear chances. And it was based typically for me on experience. Anyhow, Emmanuel, what's the name of the chap now?
Manuel MG.
Yes, MG at a certain level of passing game. If you take that out, and Krofonu BT Kotoko for the big Kotoko on a lot of levels. No credit, you said, and amount as why or more eliminating some clubs every more. One club or more eliminated, I was surprised they are trying to yes, how to focus more, but I felt that Nanka or to me. I level and now more, but in Kofonu ball, no more they are difficult to play. They are cost an baller. He does whatever he wants with the ball. You only have one option, and they say Ubechano. In the Anya no one says I'm ball on the ball only at a point in time. Now Kotoko central in Obiawo central defense Obiawo yellow card. DM yellow card only be a natural. Omo match ne be 5 minutes biaka ho it could be red because at a point in time Samba the tackle be obekonfa referee na here charitable can the game no and you could clearly see Ablo if referee yes or interpreted the game to the core and Ablo in the game no so there were a lot of moments I was say Zito no admit to say in fact if Obia Momu a game on or people take Obia Momu a game it is this particular game and the more said now he was sure they could win no game we felt
like game was what it was difficult said they call and but sure be with there
and we yes we had
it's over
no we would disprove it yes so based on what we watched you clearly saw Kotoko struggle to match up with them. And Krana, in fact, me to say so we Division 1 side is up a yemi one pa. So with this quality, because more quality across the field, from right to the left to middle to defense to attack, everywhere golden cake a your quality. The Kotoko using the experience of Albert Amwa, experience of Kwampoku, Baba ya struggle kakra, but Emmanuel Jemfi Babe impose in the game, and that's why I tell you say a good say we a team ubenya different profiles of players at every game ubenya a player or suited that particular game. In Tebra or the Emmanuel Jemfi suited the game in team. Suited the game. Aqua and so suited. You needed young blooded players. No, me match the energy and the quality of these players. And for me, now Kotoko that kind of players ni bi and omuti omudi be mu a for me say referee na take the attention of the and the quality of pitcher na enye nka game we ebetimi am match every top level game. And for me in recent times so obi ahwe game any agi game ne ho pa. Let's talk about coverage. And you know, say, yeah, man for so TV3 was there, and we allowed then. I don't want to mention Unim. At least for once, we had the local production. Yeah. Now we should game now. To watch the game. To watch the game. Then also, we say be from say, simple. You be share local. You near the content. Among say be amona moya. For show more the capacity. Say the be yeah. Shani and then was on a lot of people were commending production of into game now sharing. All in all, thumbs up to Golden Kicks. Minim so mu team near ABN next season na be half there. Amount for because in cranning na very top quality. Even though Mumuni Zakari on the onya kwada agre pano so onya so nya kwada. You know, you want some mature players who man near main country, but Kwayoma assemble that squad. Kind of game they play for me. Omun name, I will never forget their name.
Coach, no person check up, but
and they worked. Yeah, they worked and meaning say Kotoko and Casa players in bad himself opening microphone my match, and you could see it. Unim. Game no at a point in time Kotoko for names like until the man was a samba chucha bebrebe no because now Ed one jack one your ball. They were skillful, they were pacey, they had momentum, a lot of attributes. Movement to crowd here. It was so parking in the annual. Some movement pass a park of in your park that's why. You could clearly see this is a team that has been and it reminds me so much of Parkwesi team now or building or man team your disbanded team no every part of the field play a build now you could clearly see so onim the all your park kudos to them.
Oh praise yes golden kick team no sound and the mom still was Asante Kotoko and Aji FA Cup no from sa pepe Enra Asante Kotoko it's na man for si be misao say what the can address there but or Kotoko FA Cup in 10 and 11
oh na me say Kotoko so much 11
yes every 10
we may have to go into but many omo football historians in be din kobo omo nyina actually 11 say league no for instance now Kotoko print 26 as a GFA 25 maybe a 24 those matters ought to be settled
sure
it me gidi pass up jomba pe ehon pumasi bere yenwura game no Karim Zito nsem na okai no me nwa kakra edi kai no ye mo Asante Kotoko abaso
okay
bzopanyi selfu duana se wa unya botre esane kakra kakra na usi awasi se duana mai ne ba ko pan wo na do di huru tembe hwe wa awasi
but
ebi okra nka wa na usie na wonan esi ba bi na patre wasi eti the most important thing is wasi duana so
by be our base down na ba ko
still wasi
okay
enti cap no de Kotoko age and that is what na omko prayer eti ye bo management na baso led by Nana Pinkra Nana Piao ye bo Karim Zito abaso ye bo technical team no playing body ne ya bo supporters na baso Kotoko supporters kwanya fa so omko gu stadium one run numbers na wonu zapanyi na incredible numbers eti ye bo wonum enyina abaso abuzapanyi no kwasema wo mu a ebi nka kire ne se Asante Kotoko coach ni this is so the samba boss a position emwa coach no na o 1830
na onhui
wa hu bato 1830
what stops him from changing it
o 1830 senna ref no apply
no wagye nani so
rules no to the latter na esenka samba a free game nim before the 70th minute na esenka oje record Sabon a result in free kick na tackling from behind ref in the man just few minutes after that ɔsan kɔ ball Da Costa 9 mmienu nyinaa yellow card offense na o check statistics na stats ne bɛkyerɛ wo sɛ season wei Samba as a centre back in 28 games ɔgye 2 yellow cards. You play him as a DM in about 4-5 games no wagye bɛyɛ 3 ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔnyɛ comfortable but when ne ba sɛ abusapanya sɛ nkɔmɔ yɛ die ɛden pa so bɛkasa na sɛ bɔ yɛ wini so bɔ yɛ wini. Sometimes we speak beyond the results. Go into the game proper. And abusapanya wo hwɛ game ni ya hwɛ da bia wo sɛ Samba bɔ Kotoko match bia wie ɔyɛ center back no na open man of the match a ɛsɛ ne din ka ho. Samba e operate as number 6 open man of the match no na man of the match for 10 or park no so a on ka ho. And I've said this be a coach minimum person creative position ma one of the center backs etime boa no kwase me wo misa buzapanyi be anka player be a wo ba e omobi and the position on ontimi ntu obi a ho and to pe position ama no otimi be boa sa improvisation no we can applaud it. Samba sees you hey boy open the best center backs in the league. I mean you know as my best center back in the Ghana Premier League. That player cannot make way until make way for Obi. Yeah, mean just here. Especially because baby had ne kobono. E hono onya master ho. Wa boss our position way by 4 times. Ba ko pe Kotoko dreams pen o excel here. Bibiani Gold Stars e hono kwaje yellow card no. But I just go twa. And now Kotoko ni a vision you see a so the truth of the matter I'm say make adding obi betre me do mfana sem from kona yanya ne age no but abusapani Karim Zito when no problem e wo holding me feel row a on ma Kotoko management no and to no message man but me head yakeka kwa wa Africa ne na season or the Samba be was a role me wa bibia chese Samba in that role compared to Samba as a center back the difference is wide. Unim kwaya fast work in 2008 semi-final Ghana free no. Quarter final Ghana Nigeria. And John Mensah FAO Peter Osasi or them wingy. No FAO no yen one train because na tackling from behind no the last man. Ti FAO no yen na John Mensah yini just na ref in the yellow red no. Akwa kire no kwan ho no koye. And you winning 1-0. The late Junior Mano Agogo na boy go no mai. Yeah, but semi-final no you the best holding midfielder in the world at the time, Michael Essien. So on go 5
central defense.
And we create ho kakraka. Sada no Cameroon for na to obi o number 9 wa begina he drop it deep.
So I was acquired that.
Essien nyina. When you improvise, you must have better solution. None of the Kotoko center backs are better than Samba as a center back. First thing. None of the Kotoko center backs who is here and they are better than Samba until only sani pani free echire
and for being better.
Na baby had the bonus was actually so not comfortable. And no, I'm saying what match record simple. And not the ideal method as a coach bon. Because I'm quite per control. You are players who can control the game for you.
Yes.
And team man was number 6. Emmanuel has number 8. Baba has number 10. Can Kurana somebody here kana na makaze ye chimza Kurana nyezo muzuzao.
The division for no.
Aha, we division team from Kurana because ko grip man na ni nu ya atano bobi no.
Honya kra.
When you check go place ni bebrebe. Die you goalkeeper is ni mo mi akama pa. Etemso
yes sir.
If Kotoko had played a midfield that could control the game and evidence is that Emmanuel Chibemo born na Kotoko nya bi mo all of a sudden afedi na Kotoko bobo ni bi hwe some moves na Kabiru ma wadire mra some moves na Kotoko ya buzabanyi omo create chance wo de ko penalty dey any bibi e ba e bia Emmanuel was involved for video we say ni nyina Emmanuel account bi ade no mo lack that control na no de ma e middle no Kotoko did not have control after Golden King started ballooning the ball.
Yes.
Almost started some ball long balls because now Kotoko had somebody and that play unim. Chese Emmanuel Chidi and then so be arguing on kwase game one started. Or the most informed Kotoko player in their last 2 games. Kotoko Mediema he provided an assist.
Yes.
Kotoko golden vision he scored. Kotoko midfielders in your form change will be the most informed Kotoko midfielder and the most informed Kotoko player. Sometimes players need Peja, don't break it. There's no need not playing him. Also the confidence now started back.
Yeah.
Makacho or a top quality player.
Oba na ese teko kakra.
Kotoko players I mean minimum chatter more number Emmanuel Jonka. But the be American small here because na pepe da brana for the day. And you know, I form the teko. There was the last 2 games they watched. Say you play him.
Yeah.
And he will give you what you are looking for. When he came in, he gave Kotoko what they were lacking.
Sure.
Go now a penalty na buy. One ball breaking the bedino. And one was passing we almost exchange passes on our ball. Almost exchange passes and a sound. A ball breaking a penalty. On the launch onto the ball. Then Ojibon you know. On one as I come up final pass no corner. A good branch of the Beja. So entry brought stability to the Kotoko team. And clearly Oba na Kotoko for the SSA. It's not in chance as one she give us. Now I reform was a golden cake. Omo coach no team ni na omo problem.
If na charge omo, wa charge golden cake coach no any afi team ni na say poor conduct. Enti omumra emeyi omo ano.
If they had managed themselves very well in the game, now so shoot up 2-1 or 3-1 and Sana Kotoko Abba game him.
Wow.
Yeah. When they got Omunya game no, and they got Kotoko at where Kotoko didn't want to be. And Omu Pini Kotoko press Kotoko. But Bono Mobo dia bufuo bi and a show mu. What means you started one on some just unim bonche and yano kromunim bochem
obia
omunim bochem tira mo division mo Premier League no asa Kotoko nye team bia ye team chan undina no ya Kotoko na wo de na golden cake omo ansike boys ni yi refi bon wisra omo player bi akosai ball okotwa yi Patrick Asiedu and alliance man na ni pa be fo no alliance man so so refi ese no mu dibrika Kotoko player bi na e bi abon no be sia na ba ko no akọ boy ai abatamu ano onu se na so so record eti bono mo bon na ka mu yi sa nyoma ni free ma
e bia
e no mo concentrate on ball no se mo bobo na bizabanyi e no mo stretch Kotoko papa mo stretch Kotoko pa na the winning game no nya Karim Zito bibia e Kotoko dino ya me catch us competition bi a cup da so say bia bizabanyi enimomo
sa
yeah
Zito na ye changes nde
no problem on one starting game near born sa said na on the balance of play coach na bon from but I'm saying say competition enim Asante Kotoko pa and the experience of Asante Kotoko enra edit into my game not Kotoko players no the experience of Kotoko as a club in this competition
anya referee
bia Kotoko ne se Kotoko na aka moja
okay
why you say situation we can referee baje ariama golden kick so munya ya so I'm talking about the name Kotoko
okay
what I say se Kotoko another club ono so say dini bia na bona Kotoko boy ko melusu game by 4-1 Zito so no nim say be say aba bia Zito
so confident
say before the game who say be bia wo so boy nya Zito na sam no kana ko bibia ho
so yes you so a prophet too
so it was only a start time Max TV for interview also I told you what to happen I told you this was going to happen it coach win I there found where there free so en futuro ho ubetuma ade free so na atecha ho ba we there en futuro so dey ka fan so no ma but we there coach the who ye nyina chi da ba be siso Kotoko benya this controversial call in fact non-existent penalty now Kotoko dey win game I think that Oba in the first 2-3 matches no level na drop so share ball na omko vision and they said yeah wo musi share Kotoko no na o share game we be said isi call ya me jiri pass Karim Thomas setup I know he's the head coach of Asante Kotoko, because what check Kotoko pre-season plan baby omo could be watching.
I was in Africa group stage.
The Okan in Natchez on 1 year, Jumano. Mijirisa Karim Zito would have to up certain things, but if he needs a number 6, he should call for one. Don't improvise your best player. The fact that Ebianka Kotoko goalkeeper be a bokone kick or timber permission in Jose, you know, come on, number 9. Don't improvise your best player. Somebody the Kotoko best player, and he's a centre back. His role, he is better than Obi on the Kotoko Obia. And you need to create hole and create hole. If he needs Kotoko players or motos, you know, says him, and Hameno.
Maybe Obi. Some was as he used to need.
Samba or Seno Quiet Yanesa. Na ka se dede na ba se samba e na nkofo ka se samba e se ka Ghana crop on naturalizing obo blaster e bo wenja e sa bo wenja buzaben there be yan kan okre make nkofo nya happy but ya be kan okre ne dia kire o se no kwase mo ne se samba no se ka se ya ne obo se za o season ma ko obi anye dede se yan fa no kobo blaster se says he there omo bon fa no za no otwa no omo bon fa no otwa za fa wo za Debbie put him at his best position, get a number 6 if you think all the number 6 now will be a modern so when ya on very ideal number 6 because you might want to now if you want to team inside your position now the twice say ya sorry in your story papa because one say ya na someone Africa be away ni anko free bone me da go
okay
referee me pam free heba ko twa no ko so referee sisi o kura referee sisi na so pacho because that time no first yellow card
yeah
referee for from be free. It was a nice game. We a competitive final. Now Champions League be boy na Europe there. We a Papa Chen.
Okay.
So we a Papa Chen. Me say Raf. Ka Auckland City as my bra. Inter Milan I could jina. I am ha Champions League mo gu na mas wanka ho. O mo gu Champions League na Auckland for there. Some no mo yo madwuma. And no qualify free baby na buy. It said the World Cup. Togo ko bi. Zabu zabu ntu menya FIFA for he say Togo qualify.
Yeah.
But anyway who a final a competitive final. Michel has ne became FA Cup. As an answer as FA Cup ye tenya final more shipa. But we dreams by Jane I only can visor.
Yeah.
And so now a more shipa. But this final kudos to boys no more you know. Golden cake. Karim Zito chema ko to afa mienu. Ko afa golden cake for mienu. Iti da Costa Usu.
Yes.
Ene emse me fe da keto bi na no hye ho no. Ena ko to de omo ba ko asebusia.
So eno na wo study ball mama ntiu kakra. Ye wie game na Asante Kotoko win 2-1. Sa papa na net ye. Na golden cake what ye omo